Okay, so today's boot's coming from Nordica, and this is the NRGy Pro 1. Now, it is an all-mountain boot with a 100mm last. Now it is a 130 flex with the Pro 1, but it's also available in a 120 flex with the Pro 2 or a 110 flex with the Pro 3. Now this is a mid-fitting boot from Nordica. Compared to others in this range at 100mm, it is a little bit broader in the cuff and at the heel. It is essentially the newest iteration of the Speed Machine series from Nordica, but it is much improved. Namely, the biggest feature of this boot is going to be their Cork Fit Liner. So I'll take that out and give you a look. So you can see either side we have these zones, which is filled with a cork and resin mix. And that's very similar to what you find in a zip fit liner. Now the reason for this cork is to give you a nice shape around your ankles and navicular, and it's also a denser material than what you find in most foam liners. So the idea is to give you a closer fit and faster response as you start tipping your boot over to carve your skis. Now you definitely want to heat mold this zone, as without molding it will take a while to take shape around your foot. Back to the boot itself, it is a fairly high volume boot, so that can be a really great option for those higher insteps. Stance wise, we're looking at a ramp angle of 4 degrees and we're looking at a forward lean of 15 degrees. In the base, it is a shock absorbing PU foam boot board which is screwed into place. We can alter the cuff alignment on both rivets of this cuff. Now we have a very interesting power strap. Now you can see on the buckle of the strap, we have a roller, which just makes it super fast to do up. And it seems to be called servo drive. Servo drive sounds like I'm going out for snacks. Servo drive. Now the other thing we can do with this power strap is quite interesting, and that's actually adjust the height of it. So we have vertically 8mm of travel. We have a pretty sweet quick set spoiler on the back of the liner, which can be adjusted pretty quick on the Velcro. We have a pre-cut section on the back if you're going to be installing boot heaters. 2 flex adjustment bolts in the back of the cuff. On the inside we do have tape over the bolts, which is going to save your liner from getting caught and also protect your hands. Negatives of this boot. There's not much to report negatively on this one. I don't personally particularly like this third flange they've got on the top, and this rivet can be a weak point when you're doing some custom work. And the other thing would just be having a seam running across the 5th met where this cork meets the foam. I just think it could have been placed a little bit better. So this really is a great all-mountain boot, and it comes stacked with features. They have included everything you need to fully customize this boot, which is really great. So a good higher volume boot with a solid flex. And I'm going to give this a boot a rating of 6. Cheers guys, I'll catch you in the next review.